Wherever the Flame Central podcast powered
Traveling,
by
baby.
Alcova Mortgage goes, the Fiesta follows.
How about this?
Eric?
There was nothing planned here, and then we started the podcast,
You know
and all
what?
these people just showed up.
You know what is unbelievable
It's
to me?
unbelievable.
We talk about the support that we get from our listeners and everything. Whenever we told Liberty and IT and everybody that we were going to do a Flame Central podcast here,
Powered by Alcova
they
Mortgage.
literally said, okay, we're going to set up a pep rally behind you.
just
We support
for
you
us.
that much.
Yeah, right.
Just for
Yeah,
us.
just for
This
us.
is
We can
all for the Flame
Feel
Central
the
podcast.
love, baby. Feel the love.
We have absolutely not produced this show.
It's a big time.
whatsoever.
It's an absolute
But
party, is what it is.
It's a
just
party. It's a
celebration.
fiesta. That's what the Fiesta Bowl is all about. Donna, are we still good back there? Okay, we got
rock and rolling.
we're just rolling with this. Things are casual. The pep rally is about to start, so we're gonna have all kinds of action. We may get a player to come on. We may get Eric Moses with the Fiesta Bowl.
Yep.
Who knows? But what I do know is that Joe Yock is going to be delivering his pregame speech to you.
Highly
Flames Nation.
anticipated pregame speech.
Let's go.
Do you want to start off with it, or do you want to close with
No, we're
it?
gonna close with
Okay.
it.
We're gonna
finish.
we're gonna-
We're gonna finish.
Okay.
We're gonna give the folks what they want and what they expect from the Liberty Flames.
Yacht Talk and Matt Warner have been all over this resort.
I mean, we've been combing this.
I
place.
heard you guys were running the table in pickleball on these courts over here.
We don't want to. I
Well,
don't like to brag.
Not that we like to brag or
Right.
anything, but sure, yeah, we win a few games, and that's just what happens when we show up.
Barely broke a sweat.
It's called winning.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a lot going on here at the Fiesta Bowl. The Flames had their last practice here today, walk through tomorrow, and then it's game day, baby.
right.
So,
I mean, it's game
yesterday-
day in 2 days,
It's
baby.
so crazy.
Under
Um,
2 days.
After practice yesterday, the Flames were able to build wagons for Girl Scouts, so you can check out more on all the social media accounts on that. Tonight, we have the pep rally.
Yeah.
Then there's a little media party going on. So the festivities have not stopped here in Arizona.
It's the Flames Podcast Rally is what they're really
Yeah,
calling it.
right.
The
You
Flames
know,
Central
it's the
Podcast.
Flame Central Podcast
Yeah.
Rally.
the
Is what they're
Alcova.
calling.
The
Powered by
Fiesta Bowl
Alcova
is
Mortgage.
powered by Alcova Mortgage. I heard.
So I want to get in you a little bit. We look around today.
Yeah.
Big media days for both Oregon and Liberty.
Yeah.
We were there for both of them, and I see Joe just working,
Oh, he worked
working,
over it.
getting
Yeah.
the scoops,
Yeah.
talking to the Oregon
The
defensive
inside
backs,
Yes, I
talking
did.
to Liberty coaches.
Yes, I
Joe, this is the last time people are going to really hear
Yeah.
from us in this setting
Yeah.
before the game. What's your big takeaway? What have you discovered in all your conversations?
I mean, I would say if you're looking at this game from Oregon side, right, that they are, obviously they're a very confident team, right? But I think they have a realization to the weapons that Liberty brings to the table, and they seem to have a very healthy respect for two things. One, the offense and the system as a whole,
Yeah.
right? Like you can sense that they're not used to seeing anything like this and watch it on film, because when I was talking to some of the defensive backs, they're talking like in very detailed language about eye discipline and knowing your keys. And you know what? In many ways, that's exactly what Liberty offense wants. Because what it does is what Willie Korn likes to do, Jamie Chow likes to do is, it's sort of the old saying, you get paralysis by analysis.
Right.
And so when you've got them overthinking, the next thing you know, you're looking here, you're looking there for the keys. Well, CJ Daniels is behind you on a post route for a touchdown. So they do have and they have a healthy respect for the system. One, the second point to bring up, they also have a very healthy respect for individual players. Like they realize how good Caden Salter is. They compared. I went across all the different DBs and they compared him. Every single one said the same thing to Cam Ward, who is at Washington State.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
very similar to him. And I'll be honest with you, I've seen Cam Ward play a few times. I mean, I think Caden Salter's better than Cam Ward. And then with the other weapons they have. So yeah, they are motivated to play in this game, but at the same time, I think they have a very healthy respect for Liberty and especially the offense.
One thing that I kind of hit us as we were, talking to Oregon players, and we were talking with Bo Nix, right? And we've talked so much about him. In fact, I didn't realize, I saw it today, he's setting the FBS record for 60 starts in his career. Like, no one has ever started more games. He's talking about ultimate veteran. But there may not be a player outside of a Liberty player that has done more to help this Liberty program reach these heights.
Break that down,
crazy.
Matt Warner. This is
Break
good
it
stuff.
down,
I was
Matt.
thinking about it the other day.
This is
Go back
crazy.
to 2019. Malik Willis battling for the starting job in spring ball at Auburn, and a true freshman, Bo Nix, beats him out.
By the name of Bo Nix.
Bo Nix beats out Malik Willis. Malik says, you know what? I'm bouncing out of here.
And
Where does he end up? He goes to Liberty, helps Liberty go to a top 25 status, helps build this program to the level it did, helped get Hugh Freeze to Auburn, and then Jamie Chadwell ended up here, and you see where we are today. So we asked Bo Nix. We said, you played a role in all this?
Yeah.
If Liberty pulls the upset, it's Bo Nix's fault. He's got no one to blame but himself.
And I know I've been hard on Bo.
You have been.
I just want to. I know Bo's been listening to the Flame Central podcast powered by Alcova Mortgage, so I just want to take some time out to apologize to Bo because it really is hard to root against Bo.
He's great. It seems like a nice
such
guy.
a good guy. Has some history going to FCS or FCA camps with Chadwell and his dad and Chadwell coaching together. So
he got married a lot earlier in life than you did, Mel.
Well,
thank you. Okay. Well, there was one time that
he also said we talk over each other way too much on the podcast. Did he mention that to you?
He did mention that. He said, Emily, you do such a great job trying to produce this thing, and those guys are just off the rails, and I feel so bad that you have to deal with them.
Told us that.
Not the first, not going to be the last either. What I found was interesting at the media session this morning was Oregon head coach Dan Lanning is on the podium for 45 minutes, and we did show up a little late. We had to get our breakfast burritos, so we walked in a little late. So I'm texting Donald, our camera guy, who was there on time. He scarfed down his breakfast burrito or two pretty quickly. And I'm like, hey, has anybody asked? We've been in here for 30 minutes. Has anyone asked him about the game?
Boy,
not
one question.
Everyone was asking about,
one.
hey, in 2024.
So bizarre.
And Lanning's like, I'm not thinking about 2024 right now. I have a game to play.
Literally, not a single Oregon media member asked about Liberty or about the game itself. Not a thing. It was shocking.
But while I will say they are kind of, I think it's more of the Oregon fan base and the Oregon faithful on social media that is overlooking Liberty. When you hear any of the players, like you were mentioning, and Dan Lanning, they all have that healthy respect. So they're not going in this thinking like, we got this one in the bag before they even snap. We have a fan.
Yeah. Hey. Look at this. Right there.
How are you?
How you doing, young lady? Come here and have a seat. Come here. No, come here and have a seat. Come here, sit down.
Look at this.
Sit down, young lady. Here, grab this microphone.
Flames Nation is arriving here at the pep rally.
You look beautiful in your outfit today. Now, what's your name?
My name is Ann Knowles.
Ann Knowles.
And we're Liberty University natives.
Yeah, you made the trip from Lynchburg?
Yes. My husband's a fifth generation Lynchburg.
Oh my goodness. And
we've been there forever.
Where were you in 1971?
I was at Liberty University.
At Liberty.
How about that?
We got ourselves a founding member.
Did you ever think you'd see something like this?
No, it's a miracle. See, you got to remember why Liberty was started. To build champions for Jesus Christ.
That's right.
There's nothing in between, nothing before, nothing after. Jesus Christ.
That's right.
And Dr. Jerry Falwell was my husband's youth pastor when he grew up.
How about that?
And they accepted Christ at a church called Park Avenue Baptist Church.
Old Park Avenue Baptist.
Yeah, they accepted Christ there.
This is awesome.
Yeah, and they started the Thomas Road together. He and 35 charter members.
Wow.
And I can honestly, genuinely tell you that everybody there was working class people. They worked at the shoe factories mainly, and they worked in the cotton mills.
Yeah.
And it was a wonderful group of people, but Jerry always had the faith and the vision.
Yeah.
And he took us up on the mountain one day, and he held out his great big hand. And here's what he said.
He did have a great big hand.
Oh, he had a large hand.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And he held out his hand and he said, I'm going to, God has given me this land, Harold. Because he had been Harold's youth pastor, and Harold never changed. He always followed Jerry. Came back there after college. And he said, I'm going to put the dorms here. I'm going to put athletics here. And everything he said, I'm going to put academics here, is there.
And the vision was cast.
And thank you for coming on. You are our first guest tonight. Thanks for stopping by.
And thanks so much for stopping by.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Where do you get your hair done?
Oh.
Because it is lovely.
Do you live in Lynchburg?
Yes.
Go to Bliss.
Oh,
Go to Bliss.
Oh, and I do.
Now you go.
And I do.
And
we all go to Bliss.
We all go to Bliss.
Look at this, Ann.
And Tatum does it?
No, Tatum has a little girl.
Tatum's got a little girl, yeah.
Yeah, she's had a little girl.
Okay.
And you are unbelievable.
I think
And
you're a great
go
guest.
party a little bit.
And
Have a
go
good time
have a
tonight,
good
Go
man.
on. Get
Go
out
have
of
a
here.
good time. Get out of
Enjoy
here.
yourself.
Tear it up.
Check out something, though. I'm serious.
Yes, ma'am.
You prayed the most important thing we can do, and that would honor the Lord Jesus.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to win.
We all want to
Win.
win, but yeah, you're
I
right.
wanna win.
Ann, high five.
Yeah.
Bam.
Awesome. Thanks
Have a
for
good night,
stopping
Ann.
by.
Thanks, Ann. We
Yes,
love
ma'am.
You know what's been awesome this week as the team starts to stroll in, the pep rally is about to start. You know, Ann's so right because, yeah, we're here to win a football game, but putting Liberty on the map, not only as a football program, but what it's doing
Yeah.
in order to spread the gospel through this sport of football has been really cool to see.
Yeah.
Liberty being on this national stage. We got Willie Korn.
Oh, Willie.
We got-
Willie?
Willie.
Hey,
Hey,
oh, we got the whole
Maggie.
family coming
Maggie,
in.
you wanna hold
Maggie.
the-
Willie.
Hey, Maggie.
Maggie, can you say hi?
Whoa.
Can you sing a
And
song?
this is this
Here we
is
go.
the guy
And this is
right
Luke.
here.
Fans?
Right
We're-
there.
Look at this.
We're not
buddy.
sure. Quarterback,
Buddy.
linebacker, who knows?
That's
We
right.
don't know.
The future
Huh?
team.
Say testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
What
What's up, guys?
what's this
going
week
on,
been like
buddy?
for
Oh
you?
man, just having a great time. Looking forward to see the players enjoy the pep rally tonight. I mean, what a turnout! Look at all
What a
these
turnout.
people.
This
Look
is
at
awesome.
this. It's the Flame Central podcast pep rally.
We said
We're
that
all
we
here
were
for
doing
that.
this podcast,
Yeah.
and then they built
just-
all this
everybody
around
just
us.
shows
You guys just move the needle. You just
That's
do.
right.
It's unbelievable.
That's
It's
right.
special.
That's
it really is. So
Take us back from the first moments of the travel
Oh,
craziness
yeah,
to where, how the week's been for you.
I'd love to, because this guy is the star of that story.
Is that right?
On the 3-hour
yeah.
bus ride from Lynchburg to Richmond, this guy kept it together pretty well for the most part. But right when we pulled up to the airport, just yacked everywhere. So
So did Joe.
It was a 3-timer.
hold on, but
Yeah,
three
that's all right.
timers, yeah, 2 other times but thankfully it wasn't on the planes when we landed. So
Yeah.
I had 2 wardrobe changes before we even got to the
Oh,
hotel.
boy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? Sometimes you got to overcome a little adversity. You
Hey.
stare adversity in the face, you look it down, and you overcome it.
Is strike the stone a phrase,
it's
or
right,
is it a
yeah.
lifestyle?
Are we living it?
It's a lifestyle. I mean, this guy's striking the stone. She is. She's really enamored by this microphone. So yeah.
Hey,
Well,
feature EA
That's
right
right.
here.
Well, Coach, nobody knows like what this team is feeling and kind of the confidence level of this offense better than you do.
Mhm.
How would you say the group is feeling now? Here we are 2 days away from the biggest game in program history.
They are. I think they're extremely confident. I don't think there's going to be any. I think there's going to be probably when you first walk out on the field and see the stadium, and there's going to be definitely some moment of reflection and just how nobody thought this was really going to happen, and no one really
Yeah.
gave you the chance that this can happen. But I think once the ball gets kicked off, those guys are ready to just go fight and compete, and really not to prove anybody wrong or anything like that. I mean, it was like kind of an emotional end of practice today because it was the last time out there on the practice field with all this group of guys,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
So and they
yeah.
truly love playing for each other and fighting for each other. So I think once the ball is kicked off, they're just excited to go fight and compete for each other, you know. And then it's just football at that point. But I think they're confident, ready to roll.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a little combination of
Don't give
offensive
away too much.
offensive coordinator Willie Korn, and will we also see will Dr. William Korn ever get brought out during the game? Do you think the
Well,
guy that dissector?
I think you'd have to.
The
I think you'd have
surgeon.
to. Yeah, the surgeon.
The surgeon, Dr. William Korn.
You know,
what are we looking at?
I think Caden Salter has a big part in that.
He's the scalpel.
I think
You
if
say
he's the scalpel,
scalpel.
yeah,
Yeah.
100% it'll
Yeah.
pop out. And if Bill Dirk is gonna have the boys up front ready to fight, ready to compete.
Dirk.
So
How far up is
come on,
Dirk?
When
come
it-
on.
at-
You know, he's kept it pretty like even keel. But I think once Monday gets here,
Yeah.
he's gonna be ready to rock.
At
for
any
sure.
point,
Absolutely.
will you turn to Cody Ledeco and say, "I'm scrubbing in. I'm about to scrub in." That's what I want to know.
Doctor to scrub in.
I think it's an amazing storyline. I think the more I think about it, I think it needs to be something
I
new
love
tradition,
it.
a new
Yeah.
tradition.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
yeah.
That
Oh.
last fourth quarter drive,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it's 44-40, the Flames get the ball in the 20, and then you hear Korn say to Chadwell, "Jamie, I'm scrubbing in.
Yeah.
Let's go."
My-
Lay it down.
My dad's a doctor. His 2 brothers are
See?
doctors.
It's perfect.
This is the closest I could get to accomplishing medical school, so this is the only shot. They'd be very proud because they know I wouldn't make it any
Yeah.
other way.
Coach, go have a great night with your family. Celebrate all this.
Awesome.
Good catching up with you,
Hey,
man.
thanks for featuring us.
Hey, there's Sparky. There's
Sparky, let's go see him.
The band is coming in behind us if you couldn't tell. Thanks to Willie Korn. Emily's trying to get her microphone back. There you go. Thanks, guys.
Maggie Korn, future Flame.
Yeah.
See you, Maggie.
Yo, one more. Don't leave me hanging. Have a good
Gotta
night,
love
guys.
the Korn family.
So cool.
The band, as Matt said,
Look at the band's playing.
has entered the
Sparky's
pep
here.
rally.
Sparky has arrived.
It was Sparky.
I feel like we're calling the Macy's Day Parade right now. Doesn't it
Do
feel that
man.
way?
Do it. Call us the Macy Day Parade right now.
Oh, there's the big Snoopy coming in from the east. You know, that float has 3,500 chrysanthemums. Yeah, is that good? What an event.
We're going to let the band go a little bit.
There we go. They kind of toned it down there. Appreciate that.
Okay.
All
So,
Powered by. That's right.
Alcova Mortgage.
Let's go.
Powered by Alcova Mortgage right here.
Right here. Powered by Alcova Mortgage.
That's
baby.
This
right.
thing
How about
has
that?
completely lost control. This is
is-
amazing. Yeah. Look at this chain. Look at
What's
the
up, buddy?
chain.
Look at that.
Look at the
Oh,
chain.
there you go. Quentin Cooley autographed football. Cooley, your favorite player?
Kane Salter.
What's the final score going to be? Do you have a prediction?
38-35 Liberty.
Let's go. Let's go. I'll take that.
38,
That a baby.
35
You heard it here first.
Look at that chain. I love
He
it.
knows what he's talking about. Have fun tonight. All
Okay, so anything else that we want to talk about game related? We'll do bold predictions at the very, very end.
I will say this. In talking with Liberty's defense, because everybody realizes the offense that Oregon has and how high powered they are, and they understand that the weapons that they have are going to be able to potentially score a lot of points. But I asked them today, in a perfect world for you guys, how would the game play out for you defensively? And they said, hey, if we can create two turnovers, and then make them punt 3 times, 2 turnovers and 3 times, they feel really confident that they could be in the game late with an opportunity to win.
I believe that.
Not a lot of teams have done that.
Yeah.
I believe that Oregon has like a 1.9,
Yeah, just under 2 punts
just
a game.
under 2 punts. So
7 turnovers on the year.
Yeah.
So less than 1 turnover per
Bo
game.
Nix has only thrown 3 interceptions, and a stat that they said in the press conference today was 70 games have seen quarterbacks throw 3 interceptions in 1 game. 70
Unbelievable.
games. And he's only thrown 3 interceptions the entire season. So it won't be easy, but the defenses come up big for the Flames each and every year. So it's just going to be, who will it be? Who's going to be the unsung hero?
Yeah. Can you get
Kane Salter?
Can you get a little bit of
I was
pressure on
thinking
him?
Kobe Singleton.
Yeah.
but-
Kobe Singleton.
We'll take that.
Can you
We'll
get
take
what,
that.
Matt?
Say what?
What were you
Unsung
saying?
hero?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I say go with what we talked about before. TJ Bush, I think.
Yeah.
Bush and Bazell was talking to those 2 guys today. They are very confident that they're playing their best football right now. And they said what's been fun is the deeper into the season it's gotten, they've learned how to play off each other and play off those other defensive linemen. These are a lot of guys playing together for the first time. We've talked about that. They feel like they're as good as they've been all year long right now, and they've got to get some pressure on Bo Nix.
Offensive. I know with Joe Carter on defense, but offensive unsung here. Look at this guy. Offensive.
Wow.
1977 grad here.
Watch
We're getting
out.
them all tonight. Have some fun tonight. That's right.
I love the jacket.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's been
Yeah.
so fun. There's so many. I mean, the turnout has been so cool to see all the
Awesome.
Flames Nation coming to support this team from. You think back to a year ago, and it's just crazy. December 3rd, Jamie Chadwell is hired to be the head coach
Yeah.
of this program, and now
Here
we're
we
at the
are.
Fiesta Bowl.
Unbelievable.
So it's just a really cool opportunity, and I just think that there's something about playing free, right? When Oregon has everything to lose. Like
That's
if
right.
it's going to be, they're supposed to be
It's
playing
like
for a
when I
national
did the
championship.
Alcova power pass off against Emily. I had everything to lose,
Great
nothing
point.
to gain.
Great analogy. Great point. Yeah.
Pretty similar.
No doubt.
Whatever.
My unsung hero, though.
You always
Yeah, there's my
gotta
unsung
always
hero.
gotta bring.
Billy Cool Hand Lucas.
Ooh,
about
that's
it?
a good one.
How about it?
Billy Cool Hand Lucas with a big game.
I think my unsung hero offensively is gonna be Bentley Hanshaw. He is gonna come up
Take
big
a ride in my Bentley
Hanshaw.
Hanshaw.
And don't forget, Flames Nation, we have one final game to see who is going to take the crown for the Flames Fantasy League. So I know you're just watching because
Not
this is
only
all
that,
special now.
But the
The
Snell
bold predict-
scoring
the
system.
Snell
Jeff
scoring
Snell
system.
emailed
Oh,
me
yeah, Jeff,
a couple
listen
nights
to this,
ago
listen to this.
after our last podcast asking if we would be making one more bold prediction. Yes, we will actually here in just a few moments.
And who are we getting? Coach McGee.
What? McGee's coming?
McGee.
Donald's got our guys tracking people down. We'll see if
Yeah.
we get
So
Do we want to do your? I know we're getting late here. Do we want to give your
bold
pregame
prediction.
speech or do the bold predictions?
Let's do bold predictions.
All right.
Let's do. Or we're gonna finish with bold predictions. Your call. No, we'll finish with bold predictions.
We can do bold predictions now.
You want to do it?
Do it.
Go
All
ahead.
right,
Joe.
go.
Joe, give it to us.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. So for 13 weeks straight. For 13.
Oh, we got
no,
McGee.
no, we're holding.
Oh,
we're
how's
holding.
that a
We
teaser
got
for
McGee.
you?
Hold on.
The sun is setting. The sky is blue. It is the most perfect evening.
I may never
ever
leave.
For
If my wife and kids are watching, just come here. I'm not leaving.
Matt Warner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. You clean up nice. God,
Like the board of health?
That's a good, like the board of hell. That's a good looking man right there.
Joe Yock is saying that Willie Korn is going to look at everyone in the fourth quarter and he's going to say, "Scrub me up." Dr. Willie Korn is going to
William Korn.
William
Dr.
Korn.
William Korn.
So what's our scenario for Coach McGee?
Hey, we talked to Coach earlier today. If you had to say, Coach, what is in your perfect scenario, right? You guys know this is a very unbelievable offensive football team.
Right.
What would you have to do, or do you think, to put yourself defensively in a position to win this game?
Whew. First thing you gotta do is you gotta get up the field on third down.
Yeah.
You gotta get up the field on third down. I think if we can do that and create a couple of turnovers, I think you put yourself in position to do it because our offense is they're gonna grind it out a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna
That's it,
run the
you go.
ball.
Yep.
And I really believe if we can create a couple turnovers, get off the field on third down,
Got a chance.
be a good deal. Be a good deal.
Yeah. And then I know we talked earlier about punting. They've only punted less than twice a game. How critical is it to make them punt the football?
That's exactly right. And so getting them off schedule will allow us to be able to do that. Get them off schedule, put them in some 3rd and 12, some 2nd and 10s, those type of situations. That's how it's going to happen.
Joe's gonna make sure he's gonna take Bo Nix out tonight on the town.
Yeah, we can
you
get
know,
him
just
Come
Bring
on
him
now.
out.
Come
No,
on.
just to rattle him a little bit.
Yeah,
you
we'll
know?
rattle them up a little
Hey,
bit.
I was talking with some of your defensive linemen, T.J. Bush, C.J. Bazell. They said they feel like they're playing their best football. Like at this point, they feel like like T.J. Bush just a kid when he started.
Right.
He feels like he's used to this now. How have you seen them grow? And do you feel like those guys, they're all coming together at the right time? It's all coming together with that group.
It really has been amazing to see some of those young guys grow and mature. Like they were, and they're still immature, let's be honest. But
no, not those guys.
But they really have, like, for example, TJ and CJ both have really started to take to coaching and understand when you practice a certain way, you will play a certain way. That wasn't happening in the first 6 games of the year.
Yeah.
So to see the development, and I told him early in the year too, you're not going to get a do-over. You're not going to get a do-over. So you got to do this thing right. And they didn't start listening until probably about game 6 or 7. So
yeah.
What is the greatest growth from when you started from camp and in your first game to where you're at now? What area do you feel as if your defense has grown the most?
That's a good question. I would probably say, the secondary has just got better and better every freaking week.
Yeah.
Attacking the ball in the air. And we got some vets back there that helps. Those guys have gotten a lot better every week. But even like you said, the TJ Bushes, they've gotten better. But it had to be the secondary. Those guys attack the ball. Brylan Green. Oh, my God. And again, you still have some young guys back there as well that got bright futures and still got their best ball ahead of them.
Coach, looking back, we were just talking about it. A year ago, you guys just came to the mountain.
Not even.
Isn't this insane?
It really is.
We're at the Fiesta Bowl right now.
January 4th.
It's so crazy. What's your favorite part of the week so far?
Favorite part of the week?
The bus trip to Richmond.
That was not it. That was not it.
That sounded miserable.
That was rough. Honestly, I think it was when the guys finally got here and they walked into that room and they seen the spread, seeing the looks on their face, they were like, "Oh my God, okay, this was worth the wait.
This is the real deal.
This is the real deal."
Yeah.
And seeing the excitement on their face kind of made it a little worth it, even though it was midnight.
I know you guys haven't had really any time to breathe or have some downtime, but on the recruiting trail after the conference championship, did you notice it picking up Liberty? People know this name and what this bowl game's done.
We land in Atlanta, and we're taking a shuttle from the airport to the rental car place, And our shuttle driver's like, Liberty, huh? And I was like, yes, sir. He goes, 13-0, huh? I was like, yes,
Wow,
sir.
there you go.
Facing the Oregon Ducks. I was like, yes, sir. So that didn't happen before.
No.
So those things, that was pretty cool to see that.
That's awesome.
Coach,
Yeah.
best of luck, man. We're so excited for you.
We are too.
Let's
I
go.
know.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Hey, perfect time to play our best game of the year.
That's what we're striving for.
Let's
Just
do
keep
it.
playing your best. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the outcome. Just play your best game.
You have the opportunity to be here. It's been really
Yeah.
cool to see you guys grow
it.
this
Yeah.
season. So
Have some
Go-
fun,
go
Coach.
have
Go
some
enjoy
fun.
it while you can.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll see
Yeah,
it.
thanks,
Have a good
Coach.
one.
thanks, Coach. I think Donald Scott's going to. I asked if he could go find like
I know we
Kobe.
have the director of the Fiesta Bowl is here, I believe, looking for us at the moment. So he may join us here momentarily.
Eric Moses.
Watch
Yep.
it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go
Oh,
find
You go find him real fast.
We're dropping like flies here at the Flame Central podcast. But yeah,
Here's the thing. This is the
Okay.
beautiful thing about all of this. We're looking all the way around us, and I know you can't see much behind us probably. Flames fans everywhere. So we're going to get CJ Daniels come and join us here. CJ, sit on down.
hey,
CJ, look at this guy all swagged out.
Joe
Got
just,
the shades, got the hat. Like, this
Oh.
guy's looking good.
Coach
CJ.
McGee's bringing back his mic.
CJ, what has this experience been like for you, man? Like, is this every kid's dream to play in a game like this?
It's a blessing, man. You know, just to be able to be here. You know, a lot of kids ain't never been to the West Coast. This is my first time in Arizona. A lot for the other teammates, so it's just a blessing. So you know, it's still surreal. We just taking it all in.
I'm so excited for you guys. Hey, when Joe was going around talking to a bunch of the Oregon Ducks today, I told you already, but number 4 is a dog, is what they kept saying, right?
Disrespect them.
No, you're trying to fire him up.
We love the disrespect. You know, it's
You do like it, the underdog?
yeah, I love it.
Yeah?
It's gonna be a better story in the end.
CJ, they told me, both corners said to me, he said he's probably the weakest 50-50 jump ball guy that they've ever faced this season.
Right.
Do you believe that? Do you believe the amount of disrespect you're getting?
Hey, they must ain't been watching the tape I put out.
They ain't
so
watching that tape.
It can't be.
Joe
They
just
ain't
stokes
watching
those
that
fires, man. He just stokes it. He just stokes it.
He's just poking the bear.
What are you
Hey.
looking forward to most about game day?
You know, just going out there with my teammates, man, and you know, just taking it all in. You know, it's an NFL stadium, so you know, a lot of guys have goals that they want to do, and this, I think, this is a step up.
I
Yes, sir.
mean, CJ, take me back to like freshman year or like your recruiting trip to Liberty. And then here you are playing in the Fiesta Bowl. Did you ever have any idea Liberty could reach these heights when you were part of the program?
I'm not gonna lie, I never seen this coming. You know, just us being in the bowl games that we were in the first few years, I never would have thought that
This is not the Cure Bowl.
this is not the Cure
As great
Bowl.
as that was, and a stepping stone, this is a whole other world.
This far from the Cure Bowl, man. This is a kid's dream right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usually we at the crib watching the game, and a lot of our families get to come out here, so it's definitely a blessing to be here.
CJ, in all seriousness, what do you expect from this secondary? Do you think is this going to be a press man team? Do you think they're going to mix zone and man up? How do you expect them to play you guys?
You know, on tape they do a lot of man. Majority of the game, 90% of the game, they're going to be press coverage. But you know, our offense is different. So honestly, you know, I might expect them to do something else. But you know, we just hone into the film, and you know, they are a physical team, and they try to get in your face early. So
Where do you think your receiving core, that you and the guys around you, where do you think that you potentially have an advantage on them? Is it your size? Is it your speed? Is it the playmaking ability? Where do you feel you may have an advantage on these guys?
you know, just us being dudes. You know, we keep it within the core. You know, we just revert back to our technique and all our practice habits that led us up to this point, man. So there's not really anything different I feel like we do. We all got that mindset to go out there and dominate, man. So I think that's what we're going to put on tape.
Love it. Love it.
TJ,
Is mom coming to the game?
She already here.
she's here. She's in the house. TJ,
She already
man, I just feel like you're just primed for your biggest game of the season.
really
Like,
do.
You guys feel
I
that?
do.
Like, you
Most
guys feel that?
definitely. I think it's going to be our best game.
This is gonna be it.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be it. Hey,
Let's
go have
go.
a great time
Go
tonight.
have fun.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy
Thanks
this,
for your
and
time.
then get back to
Thanks
work.
for having
It's,
me.
it's a
CJ,
business trip.
When you score that third touchdown, you look at DB and you say Joe Yock said you disrespected me. Don't you disrespect
Most
me?
deaf, I got
And then
you.
you walk up.
I got you. Thank y'all so
dog
much.
right
TJ.
there.
Appreciate
All
it,
right,
buddy.
we're switching
Thanks,
out,
buddy.
going to the defensive side of the ball. We got Kobe Singleton. coming in.
Kobe.
Oh, I think CJ Daniels is getting all the fans want pictures because he was on the Flame Central podcast,
Right,
powered by
that's
Alcova
why.
Mortgage.
Sit on
I mean,
down, sit
your
on down,
life is
Kobe.
going to change now that you've been on this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just
Perfect,
letting you
let's
know.
get it. Let's go,
Yeah.
man.
It's almost like I can't recognize you without the Joker mask on.
Oh, my
But wow, now we know what he actually looks like.
It's
I hope
me.
you're going to be wearing that mask a couple times on Monday.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. The video turned me up. I mean, we all feel the energy here, man. It's great, man. It's great to have Flames Nation here, man. It feels like home.
you believe
got a
this
nice
turnout?
run.
No, it feels like home.
How exciting is it? Every competitor wants to go up and see, like, I'm going to see how good I am. You're getting that opportunity. You specifically, and these DBs are getting that opportunity.
100%.
How much does that get you fired up just to see? Like, let's see. You versus me. Let's see what happens.
It just tests like where we are. It gives us a level of, okay, we want to be up to this level. Let's test ourselves. Let's get this great opponent. They have great players and great coaching staff. I mean, we all excited for the opportunity. And when opportunity comes, we want to be able to max everything out the best we can. So I think we'll be prepared.
I'm so pumped for you guys.
How important is it, Kobe, when you know, obviously a guy like Tez Johnson, the different receivers that they have are highly skilled, highly talented players, and you as a corner, you know, what they always say, and I'm sure Dino always talks to you about this, is, hey, the corners have to have the shortest memories. Right. And so these guys are going to make plays. They're going to make plays. How do you keep your energy up? If they make some plays, how do you keep your energy? What's your mindset in order to keep your energy up and your focus up where it comes to the Sam Houston State game where it's all looks like it's stacked against you and you got to make the plays? How do you do that mentally?
I mean, it's just having a good level of focus. You know, we all know our ability, and when the ability comes, like when the receiver catches a pass or you get a PI penalty or things like that, adversity hits you, you got to be able to shake back. I mean, that's the only way you're going to be able to test yourself, honestly, in my opinion, is how you respond to when the bad things happen. And I think when the bad things do happen and you're able to overcome it and just going into the game knowing that things are going to happen.
Right.
The game
Oregon's
is
going to make plays.
exactly.
Look at this offense.
If you go in knowing that and just trust, honestly, my trust is always in God. So I always be like, man, whatever happens, it's through Him. He has a journey for me. So even if He catches 3 balls, I get a touchdown called on me. It's all part of God's plan. So I think I just make sure I keep a level head about it and just keep playing football. So
That's an awesome mindset. So we had Brylan Green on the show a couple weeks ago. He said that Kobe Singleton's play, the pass breakup against Sam Houston, saved the season. Was the play of the season, hands down. I'm assuming that was your favorite moment this year.
100%. I mean, it was amazing. Honestly, just the adversity to be able to test myself, honestly, because I gave up a touchdown in that game. I gave up another deep ball. I was a little banged up. I was like, man, like obviously when you was in that moment, you're like, man, like I don't know how I'm gonna be able to overcome this. I'm not in right now. Then the fourth quarter came and it happened so well that I was able to make those plays for our team. So it was a great feeling.
I said it earlier in the podcast. You're gonna be making a play like that this week.
100%.
Let's do it.
To lead the Flames to victory. Thanks for your
100%.
time.
Thank you.
I had a one time in the Flame Central podcast when I went off the rails.
Yeah.
I went off the rails. And you know what it's about?
One time.
You.
Me.
It was about you.
Oh man, I feel
about
special,
being
man.
a dog.
He goes off the rails
He was
every
a
single
dog.
podcast.
He was a
Do
dog.
not let him
Well,
fool
first
you.
down, he's a dog. Second down, he was a dog. Third down, and then I made some statement about being dogs of all dogs.
Yes, sir.
Right, I just threw it and just started throwing
All
stuff
right, now
out
he's
there.
terrified, so we're gonna let you go.
Man, I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Kobe, go find that Joker mask.
Yes, let's get it.
All right, we got Noah Frith, and then we'll probably
go
wrap
ahead,
up.
Fred.
How y'all doing? How you
That's
doing?
what I'm talking about.
How you
Got
doing?
Noah
How you doing?
Frith,
Let's go,
the
Noah.
vet of all vets. Noah Frith, you've been here. This is your 6th year?
6 years.
6 years.
16th year is what it feels like. I feel like you've been here forever.
When
Yeah,
you-
I
that first
definitely have
year,
been.
I remember you telling me that freshman year, I was talking to you and you said, you know what? I'm going to tell you this right now. We're going to a Fiesta Bowl. I was like, whoa, what? This kid, the vision of this kid. Can you believe this?
Yeah. I still can't believe it, for real. I ain't gonna lie. It's just been crazy. We're just so blessed.
I mean, and it's gone 3 coaching staff since you've been here.
3.
Just
Yeah.
like the adversity and just how things are so different in today's day and age. What made you stick it out here at Liberty?
I mean, I always know I was here for a purpose. I mean, I always knew it was always bigger than me. I mean, I knew God just was always leading me here, you know. It just never wavered. It never wavered. I've seen us at our lowest points, but I always knew these high points would come. It just took time.
And you're reaping the rewards now.
I'm reaping the
You're
rewards
You're reaping
now.
them. Yeah,
I am.
that's unbelievable.
How's this week at practice been for you guys?
Oh, it's been great. You know, we're just trying to focus on getting better each and every day, no matter where we are. We're just trying to get better, you know, and preparing for Oregon. You know, we're just trying to give us our best shot. Really, just show the world who Liberty is. That's our main goal.
Is it weird that all year long, like in Conference USA, you guys were the hunted.
Right.
You were the top dog.
Right.
Totally flipping the script
Yeah.
going into this game.
Right.
Do you like that a little bit?
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but I mean, we just want to put Liberty on the map.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, rather we're being hunted or not hunted, our whole goal was to just show everyone what we have been working on each and every week, day in and day out, and just put Liberty on the map and play for each other.
I just feel like Coach Chadwell and this entire coaching staff like keeps you guys so even kill and just like balanced, no matter if it was the hunted or not.
Definitely, yeah, he definitely does. I mean, we play for. It's not. You can't really play for like wins and losses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like his big thing is playing for the guy next to you. That's the byproduct of wins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that keeps us, pretty level-headed because we're not gonna get too high in the high moments or too low in low moments.
Yeah.
We just gotta stay even. You know what I'm saying?
Have you've seen the receiving core this year, and new Tony Washington, new coach, right? And then you got a great receiving core that's progressed throughout the season. With the guy giving you the ball, Caden Salter, how have you seen him throughout the season mature as a quarterback?
Oh man, I mean, I've seen Caden Salter mature since he walked on campus. Man, he's an excellent leader now. I'm so happy for him that he's becoming the man I always thought he could be. You know what I'm saying? We always saw the potential. It's just whether or not he wanted to show us, and he's showing y'all exactly what we already knew he could be. I'm just so happy for him, Like and his ceiling is even so much higher than what it is now. Y'all are not even seeing the best of him yet.
So there's still more to come.
I feel like he has a little chip on his shoulder. Like he likes all this like doubt
Him
and
CJ Daniels ain't done. I mean, this is my last time, but this offense is.
I know.
There's so many weapons we got. People
but we
coming
might
back.
replace you up in the booth, color
maybe we should get you up there.
She's
we're
always
looking
trying to
for.
replace me.
We're looking for somebody.
You are irreplaceable.
We've been looking for somebody.
Or you're supposed to get my back.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to be my guy.
He's coming.
Only three-member.
No, I'm so happy for you. It's been really cool to see you grow and mature, the last 6 years. So
Yeah, go celebrate tonight and then lock back in.
Lock in.
Hey,
Lock
baby.
back in. That's
Yeah.
right.
Hey,
That's
baby.
true.
Hey, baby. Go make a play.
Go make a play.
Go make a
baby.
play.
I got you.
Go make a play.
Got you.
That's right.
Got you.
That's
Be a
right.
dog.
Thanks for coming on,
Man,
though.
of course.
Yeah,
Thank
good to
y'all
see you,
so
buddy.
much.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
We'll see ya. Take care. All right, Joe. Why don't you? Why don't? I think we're gonna call it so we can go. Enjoy ourselves here at the pep rally.
Yeah, that's true.
Get this out to you guys so you can kind of feel like you're a part of it.
Yeah.
But before we go, when you are looking for motivation, when you are looking for that fourth quarter fury, you know who you need to go to? Joe Yock.
Yeah, that's right.
To lead the team to victory.
That's right. There was a vision cast in 1971, and a lot of people never believed in that vision, right? But there was a small group that did, and that's all you need was that small group. And as that small group grew and the university grew and got bigger and bigger, you started seeing the vision to take shape, right? And you look at right now what Jamie Chadwell brought. He did it under one thing. This is a season of checkpoints.
Yeah.
This is a season of checkpoints. And 1 through 13 have been checked off. 1 through 13 have been checked off. There's one checkpoint left. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Because you know what? This is what it's come down to. Under every situation that Liberty's been in this as a football team, in game situations, when the bullets are flying, they've never blinked.
Never.
You don't blink. And you don't expect them, as at every other team that they played, at some point, they've stared into their eyes and that other team has blinked. And they got one more checkpoint. Checkpoint 13 done. One more checkpoint. Checkpoint 14 is the only one that's left. And when you look at, they got to be the crocodile. They're talking about being hunted, and it's their turn to be the crocodile, right? And when that crocodile, when those antelopes come down to the riverbank,
right?
When they come down the riverbank, they're thirsty.
Or a duck.
They got to have something
Or a
to do.
duck.
When those ducks come, when that little ducky comes down to the riverbank, and he's quitting a little quack quack, and he's feeling a little bit thirsty, and he dips his beak down there, you never see that crocodile coming, right? And you know what that crocodile's waiting for? You know what that's always waiting for? He's just waiting for that little duck to blink those eyes. Because once he blinks those eyes, wham, you snatch him. And that's what I'm going to do. At some point in this football game, they're going to hang around long enough. We're going to be around long enough. And then that duck's going to blink. And when that duck blinks, you take them big Liberty Flame chompers. You get that big torch out and you boom, and snap them up and let them have it. Now go to checkpoint 14. Let's go.
All right.
I'm fired up.
I'm fired up.
You fired up? I'm fired up.
I didn't know that a crocodile was our mascot, but
That was good. I get the analogy. Yeah, it
thanks.
works.
I appreciate it.
It works.
that was really good. I have actually been waiting for that, and you delivered.
He actually had notes in his phone. I thought it was all just going to be a spur of the moment. He had actually
He
written
was
his
prepared.
We thought
He
it
was
out.
That was a good
prepared.
job. That was really well done.
And then you were just running through it when you were playing pickleball today.
Exactly. What a vision, though. What a vision for this
what?
to
We
all
heard it from
come
Ann.
together.
And you know, okay,
Ann told us
okay.
about it.
Yeah, Ann. We
And
had
when you-
Ann.
when
Ann
you
might have been
look-
our best guest.
Yes.
When you look at the Fiesta Bowl mascot, okay, he's wearing number 71 because the Fiesta Bowl started
Bam.
in 1971. Call it a coincidence? I don't think so, people.
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why
Bold
not?
predictions, and then we're signing off.
Let's go.
What do you got, Joe?
All right, I'm going to go, since I give the speech, I'm going right out of the gate, right? I think this game is going to be a shootout, but I think Liberty's going to do, this is crazy talk, but I think Liberty's going to do what they've always done, and it's going to be a 45-42 game. Liberty gets the ball back on the 20-yard line with 4 minutes to go. Dr. William Korn breaks out the scrubs, takes them down the field, and hits. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Ready for it.
Nope, not CJ Downs. He's done his damage. Noah Frith done his damage. They go to Billy Cool Hand Lucas on a seam route right down the middle out of the backfield for the win. Flames win 49-45.
If that
Ooh,
happens,
14-0
I
checkpoint.
guarantee you, if you're watching the broadcast, you will see a shirtless Joe Yock storming the
will.
field
Yes, you will.
in
On
celebration.
top of the goalpost. You'll
He
see me.
may be climbing
the
the
security will be trying to pull me down the goalpost, and they won't do it.
The only
Here's the best part.
man
They
on-
won't do it.
The only man climbing
He's
the
gonna get
goalpost.
the
I
bullet
will
Joe
climb
Yock.
the If we win 49-4, I'm calling right now, I will be climbing the goalpost, and they will not get me down. They'll get kicked. It doesn't matter. Go ahead, Matt. Give us yours.
Okay, Matt, go ahead.
Okay, I just want you guys to know.
Oh, he's
here
going
it comes.
Oregon.
He's
Here's the
going
thing.
Oregon.
Here's what I want.
He's
I
going
just
Oregon.
want people to know. I just try to shoot you straight.
Yeah. You're
Right?
You're a straight shooter.
I'm not making stuff up. We don't do this for TV, for clicks, whatever.
Yeah.
I tell you what I really think. I do think Liberty's going to have more success than a lot of people in the national media think they will. I think it's going to be a ball game. I think in the second half, Liberty's going to be within striking distance. I think in the end, a late Oregon touchdown kind of helps them pull away. I say 45-27 Ducks. Liberty puts on a great showing, but the veteran quarterback
I'm gonna
and
go
Bo
tell Jamie
Nix,
Chadwell.
that's what worries me. He's seen it all. He's one of the best in the nation. Brylan Green said he's the best I'll ever
That's
see
fair.
in college football.
I mean, it's a
I think
fair.
Liberty puts up a great fight. They show the world that they are deserving of this, but I think they just come up a little short in the end.
I'm going to hurry and get us out here. 52-49. I'm going Flames, baby. Why not?
I hope
Why
you're all,
not?
I would much
Why
rather
not?
have you,
And you know
your
what?
guys' result.
I think Kobe
Absolutely.
Singleton is going to make a huge play to end the game as the Oregon Ducks are trying to come. And Bo.
She does not
Hey,
like Bo Nix.
No,
like
I
Bo
love
Nix.
Bo.
She
No,
does. She
I don't
love
love Bo, but I respect Bo Nix.
And for the record, it has been officially sponsored that there's an extra 1.5 in the Snell scoring system for this last game. There's
Yes.
a point.
Really?
There's a
He's
1.5
making stuff
bonus
up.
Jeff
point.
is not a
Build it
that.
in, Jeff.
Jeff is not a
Build it in.
Hey, we can do what we want. We're in Arizona, so you can make up the rules. You guys, you're never coming close to me in the Flame Central or the Fantasy League, so whatever. Hey, guys, don't just stop watching and listening, here at the Fiesta Bowl. Remember, there is a Flame Central game day. I meant to say this earlier.
Yes.
Flame Central game day.
Noon
We're coming
Eastern.
at you during
I bought a
the-
new shirt for that.
On Monday, noon Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe didn't bring a shirt.
Joe,
I bought a new
we
shirt
I had to
today.
take him to the
Dress
mall. And, he's been wearing
Joe
shorts.
is modeling it. He keeps coming out of the
Well,
dressing
why the
room.
heck
What
would you
about
not wear
this?
shorts?
Yeah.
He comes out of the
I
dressing
did.
room. What about
I did.
this?
I put them
Oh my
on for
God.
Matt
Joe,
today.
I don't know.
I can't.
It got a little weird at the
It
clothing
did get
store.
a little
Yeah.
weird. He was asking
And they're
everybody.
at the mall together
He's
buying a
asking
shirt.
everybody in the
And
shop, what do you think?
it's so awkward.
Bring out my
Okay,
eyes.
so Flame Central Game Day, it'll start on X, Facebook, YouTube.
YouTube as well.
Noon
gonna be
on
live?
game day.
Is it gonna be live?
It's gonna be live.
Yeah, check
so,
it out.
Check that out. Thanks for listening or watching. Thanks to all of our great guests who came by. For Joe and Matt and Emily, we'll see you next
Go
time. Go
Flames.
Flames!